Hi everyone, hope everyone's doing fine on this Saturday night. I'm going to give you a little review on a banana as I'm eating one, about the benefits of a banana and some of the things I've been reading on a banana that aren't too good to eat for breakfast. So as I'm gonna eat one, I'm gonna tell you how good it's like. Most of us know how good a banana is, in the sense it has magnesium, potassium, and fiber, right? But before I get started, I'm going to open a banana. I opened it a little bit, already, but I just wanted to open the rest of it in front of a camera. So it's pretty good. It's ripe. It's not, overripe, or I should let it turn more ripe. It's, because if you don't let it turn ripe, it has too much acidity in it, from what I hear. So you got to make it just right, where it's sweet and it has the proper nutrition. I'm going to open it and start eating it. But the thing is, like I just told you, a banana has potassium, magnesium, fiber. But I just read on the internet that they said don't eat a banana alone for breakfast, because it has 25% sugar. I don't know what size banana, small, medium, or large, but you figure give it around 25%, and it has acidic in it. So it'll give you a short boost, but after a while you start to feel, lazy. But I mean, according to what I always heard, that bananas are so good for you, and that's the only thing I thought you just ate, that'd be enough for breakfast. But according to what I'm reading, that you should eat all the healthy things along with a banana, which I have no problem with. But like if you're gonna eat it with cereal, like cereal that's not too good for you. I'm not gonna name brands because I don't want to put no brand down. But most of those cereals are really good. Let's say you might get more of a benefit. The part that's no good for you. Let's say eat a chocolate cereal or something. You're might not feel as energized just eating a banana alone. So that's something to think about. And before I go on, the banana is pretty good. It's not bad. It tastes, I think, almost just right. I think it's pretty ripe. It's not bad. I'll taste one more. Just take one more bite before I go on. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad. But according to another thing I read on the internet, like if you want to sleep better at night, eat a banana before you go to sleep, let's say an hour or so. Because a banana has tryptophan in it, which is like amino acids, and it releases serotonin, which is a precursor to melatonin, which is a precursor to melatonin, it helps you feel sleepy. So I mean, I never experimented with it consciously. Of course I have bananas at night, but I never realized if it's good, if it's making me sleepy or not. But it's something I would have to experiment for like 30 days. With just eat a banana, let's say 8 o'clock or so, and see if I feel sleepy with 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night. But I would say it might make me feel sleepy, but it probably won't put me to sleep anyway, because I'm just not the person that just goes to sleep under 2 minutes. Like my father could sleep, he used to sleep in 2 minutes. He could watch a television show and fall asleep right away. I could watch TV unless I'm dead tired and I get no sleep the night before, really. I could fall asleep like that, but most likely I could just watch TV and not fall asleep at all. I'm not just a person that falls asleep for some reason. I just gotta relax and stay, take me a long time to fall asleep for whatever reasons. I don't know why, but I don't know. I could even be sort of tired too and not fall asleep, but if I'm like really, really tired, then I guess I could fall asleep faster. So I don't know why that I'm like that. I guess it's maybe a little thing going on with me physically. I don't know. Let me just take one more bite before I go on. But so what else I could say about a banana? I would say, according to Dr. Morse, he knows another doctor that studied the nutrition of bananas, and this person said it's the king of fruits. And without giving, I don't think Dr. Morse really studied bananas. Dr. Morse is a guy who does YouTube on Yeah, he does a YouTube channel too. He had it for like quite a few years now. You know, he's a naturopathic physician. You know, he tells you how to clean out your lymphatic system and go on raw diets, you know, to help to aid in that. And he sells herbs and to how to take the right herbs to you know, regenerate your organs and stuff like that. So you can look him up. You know, his name is Morse, Dr. Morse. For those think, you know, it might be another spelling. But he's a pretty good doctor. I would say he's smart and whatever, and he's smart in his field of what he's doing. And I watched him, you know, I watched him more often in the past. I just started watching a little bit about. I wanted to, before I did this banana thing, tried to look up what he said about the bananas too. I couldn't really find it. But he says, you know, he says the banana's really good for you. But the thing, I remember him saying in one vlog that says bananas, you know, even though bananas may be the king of fruits, but they're not cleansing. You know, it don't clean out your lymphatic system the way, you know, oranges and grapefruits and blueberries and grapes could do, and melons. They all could clean out your system faster. And bananas, you know, even though they're highly nutritious, they don't do it. But then I told someone else about it that I follow on Instagram, and she told me, well, she knows another person that ate mostly bananas or all bananas all the time, and this person cleaned out their system with just eating bananas, or at least most bananas anyway. So I guess it depends on the person. It could still happen if you know, if you're lucky enough. I don't know, but I'm just saying, if you're looking to clean your system out, I guess it go according to what Dr. Morse does. Use the fruits that really clean your system out instead of taking a chance. You don't want to do something for 2 years and eat bananas and it didn't really work. You want to go according to what they, you know, feel is the best thing. So that's my opinion on it. And to see what else, you know, it's you know, but all in all, bananas are good for you. No matter, you could eat it with fruit, you know, with other fruits, or the thing. I'll tell you more about it. Let's take one more bite. According to, you know, I can't remember if he said it. Dr. Morse and some other holistic doctor said, don't mix sweet fruits with acidic fruits. You know, banana is considered a sweet fruit, and acidic fruits are like, you know, like I said, oranges, grapefruits, I think strawberries, blueberries, and you know, and melons. Like I think the melons are like a sub-acidic fruit. Like they're not too acidic, but they're, you know, they're fruit. Like apples are sub-acidic too and stuff like that. So you gotta know how to keep them separated, because they cause gas in your system if you mix them up together. But when I was eating, like, you know, last week I'm having a acai bowl or a potato bowl. I'm mixing all fruits in it, but you know, I'm putting the fruits in: blueberries, strawberries, bananas, berries. I didn't really care. I just was eating it to clean my system. I was just taking that chance. As long as I was lasting on it, you know, I just mixed them up. So it could be, you could do whatever you want with it if you want, if you don't really care. But to really keep them separated, because we don't have gas in your system, or you know, or you feel bloated. That's the thing to do, to keep them separated. I'm not even saying if you're gonna do that, you're not gonna feel bloated. You probably will still anyway, because you didn't clean until you really clean your system out the right way. You'll, you know, may still have problems, but it'll cause more problems if you mix these fruits up. That's what they say, and I could agree on it, you know, according to Dr. Morse and other doctors. So that's my opinion. You know, that's my opinion on bananas. And you know, you do what you want. I would never tell you what to do. I'm just giving you what, you know, what they believe a banana, how good a banana is, and you know, the good part and the bad part. You know, I guess every food has its positive part and negative part. So I mean, you know, like the woman says has 25% sugar. According to Dr. Morse, is fruits and sugar good for you? But like complex carbohydrates, like breads and stuff like that, those sugars are no good for you. Or sugar like you put in coffee and stuff, those sugars are no good for you. These sugars from any types of food are good for you according to what they say. And I could believe it. It's a natural sugar, it's a simplex sugar, they're good for you. So I mean, there's doctors, all doctors say, "Oh, sugar's no good." But if you listen to him, and I'm not saying be convinced by what he says, but I mean, I feel he knows what he's saying. And if you want to go according to what he says, you could. Even if I have diabetes, and they say I want don't eat fruit if you're gonna, because there's sugar in it. And it says according to them, Dr. Morse and all the holistic doctors, you could have that fruit. It may go up in a couple of days if you know how to clean your system out to see. It'll go back down, and as you clean your system out, you get rid of your diabetes. Type 1, I think it is. I'm not sure, but type 2, one of the types. Type 1, I think type 2 is more harder to get rid of. I gotta look that up again. But I know it could, you could help your diabetes if you got diabetes. And, clean your system out, get healthy, regenerate your organs and stuff like that. I could believe all that. I'm not 100% faithful in what they say, but you could take a chance and do what you want instead of living off taking needles or medication all your life. So that's my opinion on it. If you want to believe, say sugar's no, sugar from fruits are no good for you. I don't believe that sugar is bad for you. I believe that sugar is pretty good for you. You just gotta know how to clean your system out so you don't feel the sugar's bad for you. I don't know what to say. Like I don't know. Like I feel too. I could agree with them on it too. Before I let you go on this, I could agree on it saying simplex sugar from fruits are good for you. But the sugar from cane sugar and sugar that you find in chocolate and things like that, or sugar, bread that turns into sugar, those sugars are no good for you. That I agree on. But I mean, sugar from fruit, I think it's not too bad for you. I believe it's good for you. You just gotta know how to clean your system out if you feel it's affecting you. Like I said, it'll go up in a couple of days according to what they say, and it'll go back down, and then you just take it from and continue to eat fruits and take a bite of herbs, and you could get rid of your diabetes in time. I don't know how long. It could be a year. It depends on the individual. A year, 2 years, whatever it is. It could be months. But I mean, I believe it could work. That's my opinion on it. So I just want to thank you for listening. I'm going to show you next and talk about ASEA REDOX supplement and how I'm doing the first week. All right, bye for now. Hi everyone. I want to give you a review on what I've been drinking for the last 9 days, called ASEA REDOX Cell Signaling Supplement. And I'll show you before. I'll tell you what it's all about. This is the bottle. The water comes in, and I just got a list Thursday, not this Thursday, I just passed the Thursday before that, and I started drinking it on a Friday, January the 31st, and today is the 8th, or today's the 9th day I'm drinking the water, and I have to start. I'm going to drink another 2-ounce cup in 20 minutes or so, but I'm going to tell you a little about it and what I've been up to and why I bought it. Now, I got this through someone else that recommended it to me that I follow on Instagram, which her name is Jamie Dunson. I told you about her a little in another vlog I did, where if you want to get this water, you go through her, we'll call the company up and they'll put you through someone else. But I'll tell you a little about it before why I'm taking it. What ASEA REDOX is, researchers took the most basic building blocks of life, salt and purified water. They mix them together, they put it through their breakthrough patented electrolysis process. After the salt and water goes through this process, it's no longer salt and water. It's what they're creating called redox molecules. Redox signal molecules are like the DNA whisperer. They signal the cells to be healthy. As you age, medications, toxicity, and environments such as radiation, you lose the ability to make the redox signal molecules. So having them, along with ASEA, replenishes what your body has been doing natively when you were young. Every cell in our body needs these molecules for communication purposes. The more balanced they are, the more abundant they are, the healthier we are. ASEA REDOX has been scientifically shown to activate the turn on genetic activity at the foundational level in the body in 5 key areas of health: immune health, inflammatory response, cardiovascular health, digestive health, and hormone balance. So that is the reason that, one of the reasons I'm taking this ASEA REDOX to drink to make my cells stronger, my redox molecules stronger, so I could get healthier, and maybe this, I have a hypothyroid, so maybe it'll help my hypothyroid. I could get off the medication. I don't know if it's gonna work in that, but I'm gonna just experiment with it. And I'm only been on it for 9 days so far. I'm gonna take it any moment now. My 9th day of drinking this, and this is going to be my 18th 2-ounce cup of ASEA REDOX. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep up with it. I'm probably take it for 3 months, and then I'm gonna probably go to the doctor to get a blood test to see how my thyroid is doing. If it's doing much more better, if I'm impressed with it, I'll probably keep up with it. If I'm not happy with the results, I probably won't do it. But it's an experiment. I just got to go with it and see if it works or not. So I'll get back to you. This may be the only time right now I'll do a vlog on ASEA REDOX supplement, and I'll probably do another one in 3 months. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything in between that. I'll get back to you. I can't make promises, but I'll probably do one more for sure in 3 months. At the end of 3 months, to say if I'm going to continue it or how I did, or things like that. So I'm going to drink this right now in front of you. On this one, I have a montage of what I've been drinking all week long for the last 9 days, and I'm going to try to fit them in here. Do a quick view of what I was doing. But this is the one going to be separated from the other one, sort of. But it's still on the 9th day. But this is my second 2-ounce cup of the day of ASEA REDOX. So this is going to drink this now. Alright, just before I shut this off, I want to tell you, it was tasting, it didn't taste, when I first started drinking it didn't taste good. It tastes like pool water, like anyone else who drank it, they say it tastes like, pool water, chlorine and stuff like that. And I had it kept in the refrigerator, and it was cold. It was too cold for my teeth or my gums, and I just took them out, and it didn't taste as bad. But now, as I'm going on, it's not tasting as bad. Now someone wrote me saying, it tastes bad because you're not cleansed eyes. Your clean eyes are going to taste better. So I don't know if that's just an opinion or a fact or whatever else, but it's tasting better. So maybe it is working, or I'm just getting used to it. I don't know. I'm just happy it don't taste as bad like it did. Oh, there's a little more in here. But it lasted me. I just opened this bottle today. The other bottle, it took me almost 9 days. It took me 9 days to finish it. It was 2 ounces each time. And today, I had the other cup. I opened this one and put more. Fill it up to fill it up to make it 2 ounces. So it lasted like 17 2-ounce cups. 17. I took it 17 times with 2 ounces. I might have went over a little bit. If I didn't go over like those other days where it was maybe extra ounces, so I would have had enough. I wouldn't even have to open this when I had the first cup today. But it's all right, But this is I'm just finished for tonight, and tomorrow I'll start my 10th day on drinking this. And like I said, I'll get back to you probably in 3 months if I don't get back to you sooner. And I want to thank you for listening, and I hope I gave you good information about ASEA REDOX, and I hope I did give you, made you feel good doing the banana review and doing all that stuff and giving advice on all that stuff I've been doing throughout the months with other videos. Like I always end my vlogs, think positive and feel positive, and you'll be happier. And you'll be in a realm of good things happening to you. Always, it's going to be a negative. You're going to say, why always have to be a luck? That may be one of the reasons. You're always thinking negative. So you're vibrating negativity and nothing's going to work out. Take that from me. Think positive, and most likely it should, I can't make definite promises to you, but you'll be in the realm of good things happening to you and having better luck with things and positivity and meeting the right people and having things manifesting the way you want them to happen. That I think you take that from me too, and I think in your heart you believe that as well. And the ultimate high of feeling good is loving yourself and loving everyone else and being nice to one another. And I don't care who you're going to be nice to. Don't be just nice to people. Be nice to an animal. A dog, a cat, a bird. I don't care what it is. Even if it's an insect, don't kill it. Leave it alone. Step over, not onto it. Let it live. Be always positive. And don't let nothing bother you, especially stupidity. Because it's not going to do you no good. Just let things go. And the minute you wake up, think positive just before you get out of bed, so it'll start your day off fresh. All right, thanks for listening. Bye for now. Third day drinking ASEA REDOX. Hi, I said in a prior vlog that I might go see a doctor for my thyroid in 6 months, but I changed the plans. I may see the doctor in 3 months just to see how I'm going. There's a commercial I put right after this montage of Barbie and Strays at the dog and cat shelter I volunteer for. See if you can find me. I'm in it toward the end. Alright, bye. Okay, that's my 8th day of documenting how much I drank in 8 days.
Hi, I'm Ross Salino. If your family's like mine, pets mean a lot. So please join us in helping animals find forever homes. Sound good, Cooper?
Join Ross Salino in supporting Bobby and the Strays, a no-kill animal rescue shelter. Your small business can sponsor a cage to provide food, medicine, and care for animals in need. Help us empty the cages. Visit salinoandbobby.org.